Today in the kitchen, I'm preparing two simple recipes. I'm going to make a soup for later on and a nourishing breakfast. The soup, I'm using meat stock made with poultry necks, feet, and backs. It's a GAPS recipe, which means that it's different from bone broth. It cooks a little less in time, and it's lower in histamines and really nourishing and easy to digest and add a lot of vitality to the body. In my heritage kitchen, I make homemade meat stock about every 3 days. I try to keep some in the freezer so that we always have backup. In the soup, I'm going to add Swiss chard that I picked up from the farm. The farm is using electroculture and playing classical music to their sprouts. It's such a miracle to have such intelligent produce close by. A sharp knife is always safer than a dull knife. I know you hear that, but it's true, and it's so much more fun to cook with knives that are well taken care of, respected, loved. It's such an important tool in the kitchen. In my knife skills cooking classes, I would always talk about hearing the knife sing when using it, hearing it rock, using the knife from tip to heel, using all of the knife because you paid for a big, beautiful knife. These are chef's knives, also called French knives. One thing I encourage is using a bench scraper to pick up your chopped vegetables. That also helps keep the knife really sharp. The kitchen is about a kind of gentle, graceful goodness, the kind that almost feels impossible out in the world today. Perhaps the word innocence comes to mind, a place where a meal is created, a meal that will be remembered long after we're gone, where people sit together, look one another in the eye, and make space for small, nourishing miracles, one dish at a time. Sea salt is life force. It's the mineral blueprint our bodies recognize. Perhaps the original ocean we came from. In heritage cooking, real, unrefined, true sea salt doesn't just make the food taste memorable. It charges our body. It's rich in trace minerals, alive with the earth's memory. It nourishes, restores, and brings life force back into every dish. I'll share a few of my favorite brands with links in the description. Today in my coffee, I'm adding fresh ground cinnamon. About once a month, I'll take cinnamon sticks, put them in between a kitchen towel, and pound them with the back of a chef's knife. Then grind them in the coffee grinder or a spice grinder. The flavor is so much more alive than pre-ground cinnamon from the grocery store. It's always fun to remember that ground spices really only last 6 months and whole spices a year. So keeping an eye on your spices really helps your food taste more vibrant, become more memorable, and more satisfying. In this season of stillness and candlelight, may we remember the quiet goodness that lives in all of us. May your heart feel soft and your days unhurried, and your heart touched by small miracles.